Hello everyone, welcome today to a new video. I'm going to talk about summer cottagecore recommendations through books, series, movies, all of that. Today I am sitting outside because it's such beautiful weather and the lighting is very beautiful. That's why you hear the road, which is very close by. So maybe I'll add subtitles or maybe I'll dub the audio. I'm not sure yet, but let's start with the books. So first off, I want to say Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It's very cottagecore, it's very walking in the meadows and flowers and things like that. My next read is actually going to be Emma, I think, because I heard such good recommendations. By the way, look at how beautiful these books are. I have the whole Jane Austen series just made by these books. They're so pretty. So yeah, anything Jane Austen related, I think it's perfect for summer or spring or anything in between. Then I'd like to say Lord of the Rings slash The Hobbit. I have these two with me right now. It's, well, not per se cottagecore, but going on an adventure and having stuff with you and having food with you and going through the fields, going through the forest with magic, and I think it really adds to a whimsical, magical summer spring feeling. And I haven't read the whole book yet. I started with Lord of the Rings, but then I found The Hobbit, and now I actually want to read this one first. So I will be starting that too. I have so many books I want to read, which I just too many. I can't read all of them in one go. Alright, my next recommendation is Outlander. So I cover this book. This is not the original cover. I will put it up here. But it's just really nice. It's a good book. It's a bit for older people. So if you're very young, don't read this book. But if you're a bit older, it's just beautifully written. It's about someone who goes through time and then ends up in a 18th century Scotland, but it's just really beautiful. It is a lot outside and dresses, and it's beautiful. Then I have this book, which is a bit more unknown. It's called Landlines. In my language it's different, but in English it's called Landlines, and it is about an older couple who also walk a lot in Scotland. They hike, and then well, one of them gets sick. It's actually quite sad, but just the walking and the nature they describe is just really pretty, and it reminds me of walking here in Austria and walking in summer and spring and everything green and waterfalls, and it's just it's idyllic. And then my last one already is the Irish garden, it's called in my language, but in English it translates to sowing the seeds of love. It's about Evie who finds a garden and wants to rebuild it because it is a garden that's completely left alone, it's grown over. She decides to rebuild the garden, and I don't know, I think it's just really pretty. Just the cover alone it's beautiful. It's about the garden who helps them with situations, and it's a beautiful book. So I think those books were the books I love right now. A lot of them, a lot of other books I still have to read, and these are just books I really like. I think it's perfect for summer, I think it's perfect for spring, and yeah, many classics are perfect for spring. I've also heard about Anne of Green Gables, which I would really like to read, but I haven't bought it yet because I want to read other books first. And also A Little Women, which is also a classic book, which I really want to try and read as well because it just sounds so lovely. So now I want to talk about series, movies, things that I watched, which I think is very spring, summer, cottagecore, just everything in one go. So I've already said the book, but Pride and Prejudice is just the perfect spring slash summer movie. It's a lot of wandering around in dresses and reading and going through nature, but also love. It's beautiful. It's beautifully made, and I just really recommend it. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Then I have actually 2 days ago I've watched Little Women, which is one of the cutest movies I've ever watched, I think. It's sweet. It's not only in spring and summer, but it just really gives the vibes. It's everyone wears dresses and suits and flower picking, baking pastries. Everything is included, and I think it's such a nice vibe to strive for in summer and also in spring. Then I have to say Anne with an E, which is also the book I want to read. I've watched the series. I've completely fallen in love. I think it's such a beautiful vibe. I love the century. I love how they styled the house, how they styled the clothing. The dress is beautifully made. It's a lot about reading, about imagining, and I think we really miss that in this day and age. I think we need to imagine and read more. So it's just a perfect series for spring, for summer, actually for the whole year round, but this time it's just really beautiful to start. And then I have a Disney movie which is called Sound of Music. I think it's a popular movie, but it's a really beautiful movie. It's about this family who is going to Austria, or who lives in Austria in Salzburg, and then a mistress comes along and they're just going to ride bikes through the mountains, and they will go on a picnic and they will climb trees, and it's I don't know what to say about it. It's just such a cozy movie. It's beautiful for spring. It's not too sweet, so although things are still happening, and I think that's just a beautiful movie. Beautifully made, beautifully shot. It's an old 1960s movie, a bit of a musical, but if you like those type of movies, you will love this one. Then some activities I would really like to do this spring and, well, summer already is just picnic in a field, take berries, take chocolate, take bread, I don't know, just take a lot of food, take some water or juice or anything, and just go picnic somewhere. Right now I live between the mountains, and I think it would be such a beautiful experience to go and do that. Maybe take some art supplies or a book and just really completely relax. I think that would be awesome. Then just swimming in lakes here. I've always swum in pools or a lake nearby my house, but I moved to another country, to here, and now I am starting to find natural lakes here in the neighborhood, which I really like. I really like that I'm swimming between the mountains and between animals and grass and stuff like that. I feel so connected in such a moment. Then always a nice thing to do is baking, especially if you have an own garden. Right now I don't have an own garden yet. I just have a few flower pots. But yeah, if you have an own garden and you get berries from it or something you can bake with, that would be amazing. Just bake pastries, bake cakes, or anything you like. And then especially with fruit, I think fruit pastries are really good, especially if you make it yourself. I think it's perfect for summer, for spring, and you could even take them on a picnic. If you're bored, you can always go outside, take a walk, go writing, journaling, anything you'd like. And my goals for summer is just to really spend a lot of time outside and also film more, because everyone always films a lot and takes a lot of pictures, but I'm always so busy in the moments that I just completely forget. So that's a bit sad actually. But that's my goal for this summer. I want to record a lot. I want to post more YouTube videos. I want to post more videos on social media, because I've always really liked it, but then life got in the way. and now I actually want to start it again because I have time to do it, and it makes me excited for all the opportunities and all the videos I can create. To romanticize your summer a little bit more, you can always dress a certain way, how you'd like. I always like to pull out some summer dresses and skirts and flowy blouses. I mean, this blouse is just, I love it. When you go to the supermarket and you dress well, that's just really something I look forward to. And if I'm in a beautiful dress with small heels, I feel so much more confident. And I always have the struggle. I have been going to the gym lately, which is going really well, but then when I return home, I just stay in my gym clothing until I have everything done and showered, and then I will dress. But sometimes it's like 6 in the afternoon or 7, and I'd actually like to do that just when I return, so that's maybe something I can improve on. If you have any cottagecore spring summer recommendations, please let me know, because all the vibes I have talked about in this video, I am always up for more movies, series, books, anything. So please, if you know something, let me know in the comments because I will try it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for hearing me out on all my spring summer recommendations. And let me know if you have any ideas. And we will see each other very, very soon because I'm full of inspiration right now and that feels amazing. Have a nice summer, have a nice spring, have a nice day, and I'll see you soon.